episode of Alex's Toy Show with Feisty Pants.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Alex's Toy Show. It's Q&A 76 on a Sunday, because there ain't no Slender Man bullshit going on. We're going to get right to it. We got a little bit of a list to answer here, too. Jason Bullock wants to know, what would you and your friends' wrestling names be? Jason, I assume, has the WWE 2K16, and like a lot of people are making custom Alex's Toy Show and Grimm's Toy Show and Doo-Hop's Toy Show and Attack Slug and all them other jazz guys. You know, being that my name is My Pal Alex, I would have to say I'd stick with that, because I mean that's everything that is My Pal Alex is kind of where you find me. And like somebody asked last week what would my finisher move be, and I came up with the friend zone somehow, because a pal is like a buddy, is like a friend, and friend zone, and you know, and that's something, that's a place you don't want to be. You know, like when a chick puts you in the friend zone, you're done. So that, to me, that was a good finisher move. I mean, at least I thought so. What else? But I mean, yeah, I would have to go with My Pal Alex, and I've said Pal Nation for, you know, I don't know, the duration of the show. I mean, I've always called it Pal Nation. So go with My Pal Alex and my pals of Pal Nation. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Rottler, Jeremiah Baez wants to know, what's my favorite WWE show and my favorite board game? Now, he's talking more than just Raw and SmackDown. He's probably talking the website, like NXT and everything else you can watch on there. But I'll tell you what, man, besides Raw and SmackDown, I catch NXT once in a while. Not every week, but I usually do, at least 2 times a month, 2-3 times a month, 4 times a month. But more than that, I don't really watch. I don't watch indie wrestling, I don't watch TNA, I don't watch Ring of Honor, I don't watch Your Mom's House. I don't know. Let's see, I'd have to pick Raw. If I had to pick one, I'd pick Raw, because that's the main show. Teresa wants to know, if I wrote a letter to my future self, what would it be? I would write, Dear Alex, good times, Alex. If I wrote a letter to my old self, like to myself in the past, like I was from the future, I don't know if that's what you mean. You know, I don't know. I'd have to say a couple of things, I guess, but, you know, without giving too much away. There would have to be some kind of time traveling involved, and there would have to be some kind of time travel rules to follow, probably. Roger Dika wants to know, why didn't Feisty Pants save me while I was kidnapped by Slender Man? Do I know Eva Marie and Dawn Marie can make a good tag team? And what do I think about the Superstars? What do you think the Superstars not in action are doing? Okay. Number one, Slender Man is a creepy, psycho guy. I would not want anyone's child coming to my rescue. Also, Feisty Pants was with his mom, so he doesn't even know that I was gone. Which is where I'm going to leave it. Eva Marie is awful. I'm okay if you like her. I can't stand her. I think she can't wrestle for shit. I think she's a little bit fake. I don't think she gives a rat's ass about the industry. I think she gives a rat's ass about her paycheck and her good looks, and she's a model to me. She's a model. She's not a wrestler, you know? She's a model with a little athleticism, but I think she's, you know, a lot of her action is half-assed in the ring. And it really depends on the other person wrestling her to really carry the match. And if you have like an Eva Marie and an average wrestler, it's going to be a lousy match, because that average wrestler, no fault to herself, probably doesn't have the ability to carry somebody. Now, Dawn Marie was like a pinup model. I don't remember her wrestling that much, and I don't remember her doing all that much greatness in the ring. So would they make a good tag team? Probably not. Maybe if you're in bed. There's my adult crowd. And what do I think the Superstars in action, not in action, are doing? Who knows? Maybe hitting the showers, getting back into their regular clothes, calling it a day for the night, and heading on home. Maybe. Sometimes people go get a bite to eat after they're done wrestling. You know, they're hungry. Sid from 3 Delivery wants to know, Do you think Jeff Hardy is ever going to be a wrestler after he quits TNA? And what do I think of JoJo, the former diva? Well, JoJo has been bumped down to interview girl status. So, I mean, I guess she's not entirely worthless, but she definitely couldn't wrestle. So, you know, as long as she's got a job, I guess. You know, you hate to see people out of work. And Jeff Hardy, I mean, I don't know, man. He's got a big following. I mean, he was great. Him and his brother were an incredible tag team in their day. They held a lot of championship titles. And, you know, all the groundbreaking they did with Lita. I hear cops. They're coming for you, Grim! Watch out! But, I mean, I don't know. If he quits TNA, I mean, he's not going to the WWE. What else is there? So maybe. I mean, I suppose there's always the indie circuit. Everybody talks so much about. Joe Shank! Joe! How are you, man? He wants to know what's my favorite Transformer that I have. You know what? There's a good video for this. I'm going to link it. I actually made 2 separate videos for this. Transformers, you know, they come out with a Transformers and a subtitle. So the current one is Transformers Robots in Disguise. Now, years ago, there was, after Car Robots was done, there was Transformers Armada and Transformers Energon and then Cybertron. And there was a guy in one of those, I think it was a Cybertron line, because it had the planet, he came with a planet key, or the other guys came with a planet key or something like that. And it's a little blue guy named Armorhide. Check the video. There's an older video. I'll link that one too. And that, like, whenever me and Feisty Pants get down with the This Is War, that's another video I got to link for you also. We made 2 of those. There's a 3rd one coming up after Christmas. Once we open up all our Christmas presents and birthday presents and see who we got. You know, we like to add, like, a substantial amount of characters so you can see all the new guys that we got. But yeah, 2 videos of Armorhide, 2 videos of This Is War, and I think Armorhide is the best. That's the guy Daddy always has to be when we have a war. There was a lot of talking going on there. Armorhide, watch the video. B&A Toy Show. His name is also Alex. He lives in Edmonton and had open heart surgery. Not 1, not twice, but 3 times. It was pretty serious. And he says me, Grim, and Doo-Hop make him happy. Alex, all the more better. I'm glad we can entertain. I always say, I'm nowhere without the fans. I always say, you know, I set out on my show to just have a little fun with Feisty Pants and his action figures. And then, you know, 430 episodes later, here we are. Logan Seedman, I'm sorry, Logan, had a great question, based on the action figure challenge, action figure trade challenge, something, what the hell did I call it? It's, he says, for the Transformers trade, does it matter if they're opened or not? And I said, no, actually, if they're opened already, like if you have them and you played with them, you don't like them anymore, that's fine. If they're open, that's fine. They just have to be complete. They got to have all the pieces, if it's a weapon. These guys usually come with a part that goes from a fist to a foot, and you know that's used to make the combiner robot. And without that, I mean, it's pretty worthless. So I think they each come with weapons too. Comic books, I think they come with comic books. Not the end of the world if you don't have the comic book anymore, but Feisty Pants and I read those too, so that would help out. But no, I mean, if they're open and as long as they're not, like, you know, stuck up somebody's butt, and they're not, you know, they're not broken, of course, and stuff like that, and you have all the pieces, completely fine. Thank you again. Logan has come through with the Autobot guys. I am looking forward to receiving them and putting them in the fan mail that week that I get them. Probably this week's fan mail. He says he's going to mail them Monday. Mike Roses and I, we were tweeting last night. He says how awesome I am. Mike, you're more awesome than I am because you're the fan and I am nowhere without you. So we were tweeting about baseball and if I watched the NBA. I don't. Just to answer his question on camera, I stopped watching basketball when Michael Jordan retired and Larry Bird and Magic Johnson and Patrick Ewing is the guy I'm thinking of. And you know, after like that era passed, it was really different. It had the sport had a different tone. It was a different atmosphere, different level of competition, and I didn't have anybody to follow, and I didn't, nobody really jumped out at me to, to attract attention. So I kind of gave up on the NBA there. But my favorite baseball players all time is Andy Van Slyke. I have a huge collection of Andy Van Slyke cards. I follow his two kids that are in baseball. Scott plays on the Dodgers, and AJ was on the Cardinals minor league system, but I don't think he plays anymore. And then current players, I'm a big Yankees fan. I'm a big Brett Gardner fan. A lot of the kids coming up with the Yankees organization. It's nice to see that there's a lot of homegrown talent, rather than just going to buy free agent after free agent after free agent. That Tanaka kid ain't too bad, though. Other players that I like, Buster Posey's pretty awesome. Mike Trout. I mean, how do you turn away Mike Trout? Bryce Harper, hello. And that Johnny Cueto kid ain't too shabby. I like David Price. He's a good, personable guy. He's great on the Twitter. Jose Bautista is at JoeyBats19. Actually follows me. Jose Bautista's pretty cool. There's a lot of players I like. It's just favorite players are going to be the guys on the Yankees because that's my home team. That's the team I always root for. Those are the guys I always root for. Now, if you guys have questions, leave them in the comments. Tweet them to me. If you have that Amino thing, you can write them in on Amino, and I'll try to write them down and answer them to you every Sunday. We do Q&A. Also, same with fan mail. On the videos, I take the comments of praise, and I write them down, and we do fan mail every Friday. If you have something to send for fan mail, like Logan's package is coming, you want to send it here. Alex's Toy Show, P.O. Box 13, Bayville, New Jersey, 08721. Over on Twitch there, I stream EverQuest every once in a while when I'm playing EverQuest. I'll stream on Twitch, and you can get a feel for what I do in EverQuest and how awesome of a game it is. You can find me on Twitch at MyPalAlex. The Amino chats, that's them there. You can find me on all of those as MyPalAlex. Instagram, I am MyPalAlex_photos. Ideas.lego.com, and the show, MyPalAlex on the YouTube, at MyPalAlex on the Twitter. Sunday we do Q&A when there's a pay-per-view that night. We do predictions. Monday, Feisty Pants and I get out in the store and we do a toy hunt and a toy haul. Usually there hasn't been anything lately to hunt for, so we've just been doing the haul, and it's been Pokemon cards or Minecraft figures lately. That's his new big craze. Wednesday, I'm sorry, we skipped Tuesday. Tuesday is Hot Stove. We do the baseball updates every week in the off season, and then baseball cards during the year when they're in season. Wednesday, Feisty Pants does Minecraft. We play Minecraft, and we'll show off a little bit of our video game and the world we built. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we leave it open for everything else that we do. Friday is typically fan mail, unless I get abducted again. I'm sorry, Maxine. Terribly sorry. You guys were pretty great with all the comments and praise and concern. And, oh my God, I hope Alex is all right. I was fine. I was fine. That's all I got for this one. Like this video, leave me a comment and subscribe for more to your hoodie champion right here.